Dr. Elijah Moore wasn't just the town's only physician, he was its heartbeat. He delivered half the children in Millbrook, volunteered at the senior center, and ran an annual health fair that brought the whole community together. So, when he didn't show up for his Monday morning clinic, people were concerned. When he didn't answer his phone or respond to texts by noon, panic began to set in. By 6 p.m., Sheriff Lena Holbrook was knocking on the door of his modest farmhouse. No one answered. His car was still in the driveway. Lights off, mail in the box. They found his front door unlocked. His phone was still on the charger. Wallet on the counter. A half-full cup of coffee on the kitchen table, still warm. No signs of a struggle. It was as if he'd simply walked out and vanished. Theories ran wild. Had he gone on a spontaneous trip? Unlikely. Elijah was regimented to a fault. Had he suffered some kind of mental break? His patients and friends vehemently denied it. Foul play? It didn't fit. Millbrook hadn't seen a violent crime in over a decade. Then came the first clue. A patch of disturbed soil and scuff marked down by the old quarry trail. A place Elijah was known to hike. Police cadaver dogs sniffed the area, but found nothing. But a nearby hunter's trail cam caught a grainy image the night of Elijah's disappearance. Two figures, one taller, clearly Elijah. The other, unidentifiable, face obscured by shadows. A flicker of movement, a flash of something metallic. Then darkness. Investigators combed through Elijah's life. Friends described him as kind, private, devoted to his patients. But the deeper they looked, the more cracks began to appear. There was a second cell phone, found hidden beneath a floorboard in his office. It contained texts to a woman named Clara J. The messages were intimate, romantic, then volatile. Clara Jensen was a 27-year-old nurse practitioner who had left Millbrook the year before under mysterious circumstances. She had been close to Elijah, too close, many believed. When authorities tracked her down in Massachusetts, she revealed a secret. "I loved him," she said, "but he lied to me about everything." Elijah, she claimed, promised to leave his wife, Martha. He never did. Clara left town after finding out about another woman. A patient, married, pregnant. Her name was Rachel Kessler. Rachel Kessler was 35, married to a local contractor. She was one of Elijah's longtime patients. Rumors swirled that their private sessions were more than medical consultations. When questioned, Rachel denied everything, until a paternity test proved otherwise. Her husband, Evan, found out days after the test results. He had motive, rage, but he had an airtight alibi. He was in New Hampshire on a roofing job, corroborated by 6 coworkers. Then another twist. Martha Moore, Elijah's wife of 22 years, filed for divorce just 3 weeks before his disappearance. She had found bank statements showing Elijah had drained their savings. She also discovered he had transferred $40,000 into an offshore account. But that wasn't all. Investigators found a draft email Elijah never sent. It read like a confession. "I've made mistakes, hurt people I care about. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I can't keep lying. It ends tomorrow." All eyes turned to Martha. She had the motive: betrayal, financial ruin, public humiliation. But the evidence was circumstantial. No weapon, no body. Then, a local fisherman made a chilling discovery. Tangled in the reeds of Lake Sylvan, half a mile from Elijah's hiking trail, was a waterproof duffel bag. Inside, a pair of bloodied scrubs, surgical gloves, and Elijah's wedding ring. Forensics revealed the blood belonged to Elijah. On the gloves, Martha's fingerprints. When confronted, Martha broke down. But what she said shocked even the most seasoned detectives. "I didn't kill him. I helped him disappear." According to Martha, Elijah had become paranoid. He claimed someone was watching him. He feared Clara's family. Her brother had threatened him. He was convinced the medical board was investigating him for ethics violations. The money? He was planning to flee, start over. But he was also spiraling, depressed, agitated. He said he felt like a ghost in his own life. Martha, still clinging to some shard of affection, agreed to help. She planted the trail clues, disposed of his scrubs, and left his phone behind to stage a disappearance. Elijah, she said, planned to cross into Canada using a fake ID. But 2 years later, there's still no sign of him. No sightings, no financial activity, no new identity. Some believe he made it out and is living under a new name. Others believe Martha lied, again, and that Elijah is buried somewhere in the woods he loved. Millbrook is no longer the town it was. The clinic has a new doctor, but patients still speak Elijah's name in hushed tones. The quarry trail is quiet, the lake untouched. Every so often, someone swears they see him. At a gas station, a diner, the edge of the woods, Sheriff Holbrook still keeps the case file on her desk. She looks at the photo of Elijah Moore, smiling in a crisp white coat, and wonders, did he vanish, or was he erased? Whatever the truth, Millbrook will never forget the doctor who healed them, and the secrets that fractured them.